And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Etherics Livestream. It's been a couple weeks since we've had our last episode, but we're going to have a very exciting episode for all of you today. And of course, with the start of mid-July, we have a brand new promo code, which you just see here above my head. End of July 22, using that in all capital letters, putting that into the discount code on the shopping cart page. And you can get 22% off all orders in your shopping cart, and it is valid until July 31st. Now remember that this is a single use per customer, single use time, so you can only use the promo code once, so make it a good one as you use it. So again, end of July 22, 22% off your order. So today we're going to have some exciting new things to look at. One of the things I'm going to be discussing today is the rollout of the Etherics Academy, which is going to be coming around the time of mid-August. Now, what is the Etherics Academy? Well, the Etherics Academy is, you could say, a type of online educational platform where you're going to learn a lot more about how I do what I do when it comes to the Etherics spiritual living technology. Not only that, but it is also an educational platform for empowerment. It's an educational platform to develop yourself in understanding much more about the subtle body, working with the chakra centers, uplifting your kundalini, as you would basically receive a kundalini shakti pat from me, and being able to broaden yourself a great deal, being able to work together with the spirit healing power, being able to work together with the spirit commands of power, being able to learn more about resonant dowsing, right? This is a very powerful, very helpful tool where you're learning about dowsing that is not mental at all, but is all about resonance. It's all about vibrational frequency, and you'll be learning that extensively because resonant dowsing is a huge concept, it is a huge method, and it is something that you'll be learning right off the bat. So I'm currently constructing the platform for the Etherics Academy, and it'll be ready to go here effective August 15th. So August 15th will be kind of our enrollment day, and our first class is going to begin on September 2nd. So basically, you'll have a couple of weeks beforehand to familiarize yourself with a lot of the material. And basically, this is an investment that will last about 6 months. So there will be a module each month. One module for the month of September, second module for the month of October, and so on, going up into a total of 6 months. So you guys will be with me, learning all of these incredible concepts, learning much more about resonant dowsing, learning more about the subtle body, learning more about advancing yourself deeper into the spiritual self. It's a very extensive course, again lasting these approximate 6 months. So I thought it would be a good day today just to give you guys an update on it, as it is going to be rolling out August 15th. For those of you who do enroll in the mid-August, you have a couple of weeks to familiarize yourself with some of the first module. So the first module is going to have quite a lot of information. And again, the first module, in regards to its core teachings, is going to be available through Zoom webinars. So we're basically going to have Zoom webinars, or rather Zoom meetings. And I also have coaches that are going to be a part of the Etherics Academy as well too. That's going to be helping you out. They're also going to be running their own classes, and they're going to be teaching you a lot of the different forms of fundamentals as they have gone through it themselves. They have gone through the training, they have passed exams, and they are very efficient at helping you along as well too. So again, it's very exciting. I'll have more information as we get into the time of early August to bringing this information out and to bringing this platform out. But I'm really looking forward to it. About a year ago, I basically started to do what's known as newer students, and I chose a certain amount of students who would eventually become teachers, and these are the students that are now becoming teachers, or rather in this way, coaches. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this big academy with you, to show you exactly that as I do all these things with Etherics, how we're able to create these spiritual living technologies that are available in Etherics. You'll be able to get an idea about how all of that operates at the end of the 6 months. So it's going to be really exciting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead firstly and just start off with some announcements, and we're going to come back and we're going to be doing a giveaway today. Okay, so I want you guys to stick around. I'm going to be asking some quote-unquote skill testing questions, and I'm going to give away a couple of things here for our audience here on the YouTube chat. So stick around. We're going to have the giveaway right after the announcements. So here we go.
Instead of forgetting to take 19,000.
And of course, we are getting a lot more in-house products, and we're phasing out a lot more with the old print-on-demand products. So what that means is when I'm mentioning the words in-house products, what that means is that it's actually in my location. So I'm actually sending out these products directly from my location so that there is absolutely no wait time. One of the downfalls with print-on-demand is that with print-on-demand you have to wait for production time. And quite a lot of these companies that are print-on-demand really have their hands full. And they're also understaffed as well too. And they'll often say, 7 days production time. And for mostly that's true, because a lot of the orders that have come through Etherics.co through print-on-demand have mostly had about a 7-day production time. But sometimes they can go a lot longer, from 10 days to even 2 weeks. Well, that completely is eliminated as we start doing these in-house shipping products, like what you see here. From the essential oils, from the orgonite pyramid. The selenite plates are coming this week, so there'll be more. There's a pre-order campaign with them right now. And of course, the ether cloth and the ether beach towel. These are just some examples of some of the in-house shipping products that we have. So as soon as you order them, then basically within the next 24 to 48 hours, we get them already, we get them prepped, we get them in packages, and we're ready to send them out. So you get them quite relatively quickly. So it is basically the end of that long, drawn-out production time. So whenever you see in-house shipping, this is exactly what it means, is that we're no longer doing any production time. It's ready to go here very, very quickly. Basically, my girlfriend and I are doing it ourselves, and we basically do it from Monday to Friday. So on the weekends, we had to have a little bit of time off, but on Mondays to Fridays, during the business days, we are sending out the shipments quite quickly, right? And so you're getting them fairly quickly. I've had a lot of people emailing me and say, thank you so much, it came so fast, it came so quickly. Glad I didn't have to wait for any more production time. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad you guys got it very quickly. We do send out through Canada Post. We're also just starting to get things rolling for DHL as well too. There's also UPS. So we got a few options with our shipping capabilities. But again, go ahead and check out all of our in-house shipping products. Like I said, our bed kits are still under print on demand currently. I have basically just put the down payment down for the new Taurus bed kits that are going to be coming. And so the Taurus bed kits that are on their way is going to be, we're going to have about 400 quantity, and there'll be 100 of each size. So we'll have the twin, the full, the queen, and the king, and it is all in US measurement relating to the bedding kits. I'm also going to be doing that for the Prana beds here very soon. And finally, we're going to have a third bed kit that's going to be coming too, and it's called the Earth Kit. Right? I was originally going to call it like the grounder bed or the grounding bed, but I thought, no, that doesn't sound too good. I think instead we'll work with the Earth Kit. I think the Earth Kit sounds a lot better. So what that is in that sense an earthing bed, a grounding bed, working together with the transcendental codes to basically create this beautiful bedding kit that will ground you, and that will basically bring about all the healing benefits of grounding without having to plug it into a wall. It'll basically be encoded into the geometrical patterns of the bed. So that's going to be really exciting. I'm hoping to get something out with that around the fall time. So probably between September, October, I'll get something going with the Earth kit, the Earth bed kit. So we'll have 3 different beds. It'll be super awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some giveaways. Okay, so guys, I'm going to do 3 giveaways today. Okay, so the first giveaway is going to be for the, those are actually going to be 2 items that the winner will get. The winner will firstly get an Organite healing array. Okay, the Organite healing 3D array here. So as you can see, you've got the little sticker here at the bottom. These are very powerful. Like I have this beautiful one right by my desk, and I can just feel the beautiful source vibration just radiating off it. It feels so good. It also has similar qualities to the safeguards as well too. It's helping to maintain and balance your environment with the source vibration and the transcendental codes. So these are available now as well too. They got a whole new batch in, but we're going to have this, not this particular one, but we're going to have one of the Organite healing arrays available for a giveaway, as well as a digital safeguard package. Okay, so for the winner, you guys will get the Organite and you will get the digital safeguard package. Okay, so there's just going to be a skill testing question that will go together with this giveaway and see if anyone can get it very quickly. It's actually quite a simple skill testing question if you're aware of Etherics. Okay, so the skill testing question, the first one who answers this will get that giveaway. What are the 2 bed kits that I have right now with Etherics? Name the 2 bed kits that I currently have now with Etherics. The first one to answer that on the chat will be the winner of the first giveaway. So I'll just wait, because I know there's a bit of a delay here between the live and the recording. So again, the question is, what are the 2 bed kits that are available through Etherics? Can you name the 2 bed kits that are available? Okay, Petra got it. Petra got it right off the bat. Petra, thank you so much. I believe I already have your information as well too. So Petra, congratulations. You will be receiving a free Organite 3D array, and you'll also be receiving a free digital edition of the safeguards. Okay, congratulations, Petra. Well done. Great job. You guys are on the ball this morning. Maybe I have to make my questions harder. I don't know. No, I won't do that. Okay, so congratulations, Petra. We're now going to do a second giveaway. Okay, second giveaway is for the Amethyst Geode, which is also a 3D array as well too. We have one in cluster form, and we have one in heart form as well too. So to the winner, you'll be able to choose if you want to have a cluster or if you want to have a heart-shaped cluster. Okay, so we have the standard cluster here, and we have the heart-shaped cluster. So for the winner who gets this next skill testing question right, you'll be able to choose if you want a standard cluster or heart cluster, and you too will also be getting a digital edition of the safeguards. Okay, so let's go on to our second question altogether. Let me see if I can kind of step it up a little bit here with my skill testing question. Okay, so I think what we'll do for the next one is, I think I'll do one for the bed kit again. So actually no, I think I'll do another one besides the bed kit because I've already done a bed kit skill testing question. Okay, name the type of amplifiers that are within the body, mind, or energy decks. Name the type of amplifier cards that are in the body, mind, and energy decks. The type of amplifiers, right? So can you name the amplifier cards of the body, the mind, and the energy decks? All right, it's a little bit more of a harder question, especially if you don't have the cards. Okay, can you name the amplifier cards in the body, mind, and energy decks? Okay, the hint is there are 4 of them. Okay, there are 4 amplifier cards. What are their measurements? All right. So again, being able to, okay, Karina got it. 5, 10, 20, and 30. Karina, congratulations. You're on the ball. You guys are on the ball this morning. You're awesome. So Karina, congratulations. You are the winner of the next giveaway. So again, you can simply choose what you feel is best. You can have it. You can let me know here on the chat, or you can email me if you want to have a standard cluster, or if you want to have a heart-shaped cluster as well, too, or a standard cluster or a heart-shaped cluster, and as well the digital safeguard image package. Okay, so you can let me know. So Karina got it first. Congratulations, Karina. Let me know if you want a standard cluster or a heart cluster, and I believe I also have your information as well too. So after the broadcast today, shortly after the broadcast, Petra and Karina, I will be sending out your giveaways. Okay, great job. Congratulations. All right, and we're also going to have a third giveaway. Okay, the third giveaway will be for the new Etherics beach towel. Okay, the new Etherics beach towel is here. You can also look into the Etherics cloth. The Etherics cloth and the Etherics beach towel is here. The Etherics cloth is $33. The Etherics beach towel is $40. Okay, so this is of a $40 value. So you guys will be able to choose. I'm sure not choose. You'll be able to grab those two on the website now. But this is for a Etherics beach towel giveaway, and the option can be for a gold towel or a blue towel. So whichever you prefer. So this will be the third skill testing question. Let's see. I've already covered the bed kits. I've already covered the healing code cards. So this one will be in regards to a free sample. All right. So here's another skill testing question for the person who gets it right, will win an Etherics beach towel and a digital safeguard. Okay. So for the free sample, what is the newest free sample that is available now on the Etherics website? If you go onto the free sample page, what is the newest free sample? And Karina, I got your request for a heart. Okay, great. So I will send you a heart one. So skill testing question. Can't talk this morning. Skill testing question is, what is the newest free sample that is available now on the Etherics website? Can we name the newest free sample? Okay, S Loves Roses, got it. The inner ear energizer. Yes, awesome, great job. You guys are sharp this morning. So S Loves Roses, congratulations, you are the winner. Very good. So S Loves Roses, I will, if you can contact me when you can. I'm not too sure if I have your information. So you can just contact me at info@etherics.co. Okay, I don't know if I have a text for that, but you can just contact me at info@etherics.co and just let me know your address and phone number, and I'll be able to send off your Etherics beach towel, and I'll also attach a digital edition of the safeguards as well too. All right. Okay, guys, sorry to do this to you. I just have to take a very short break, just of a couple minutes. I will be right back. Please just stick around. I'll be back in about 2 minutes' time. Just have to take care of something here real quick. But again, congratulations to all three of our giveaway winners. Fantastic. I will be contacting you after the broadcast today. Just give me about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, so again, congratulations to our 3 winners, which is again Petra and Karina and S Loves Roses. So again, S Loves Roses, just in case, I will put my email here, just in case you need it, to contact me. Okay, so feel free to just drop me a line there, let me know your address and your email, and I will be sending the giveaways to you guys. Okay, I think I already have Petra's, and I already have Karina's, so we're good there. I just need S Loves Roses. All right, great job, guys. Awesome. So every 2 weeks when I come back, because we will do another one. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to do it exactly 2 weeks. Let me just double check the dates here, because I am going to be going to the UK here on the 28th. So I think what we'll probably do another broadcast either on the 26th or the 27th before I go to the UK. And this is another important announcement as well too, as I'll be going to the UK between July 28th and August 6th. I will not be available, obviously, to do any deliveries at that time. So if there are any in-house shipping orders between July 28th and August 6th, they will just be delayed until I return. So they'll be coming out on August 7th when I get back. So I'll make sure I'll have a big announcement for that, just in case anybody's waiting for some in-house shipping orders while I'm in the United Kingdom. So obviously I can't do any shipping when I'm there. So that's going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to going to England. It's my first time going to England, and I'm going to be bringing Adronis through and talking about a lot of the sacred sites that are there and sharing some really deep education. Some of it is also going to be recorded as well too, and I'll be making it into some videos on the New Earth Teachings YouTube channel when I return. Okay, great. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on further to today's broadcast. So one of the product updates is that we have a brand new aroma for the Etherics Essence Essential Oil, and this is the lemongrass. So the lemongrass oil is now available, and of course it does have the source vibration, and it is imbued with the transcendental codes of Etherics, so it is quite powerful. So I actually added that to the frequently asked questions segment area within the description of the product page representing that of the Etherics Essential Oils. Now what you'll also find is you'll find an update on the Etherics Essential Oils product page. So if you go to the Essence Essential Oils product page and you go into the video description, not to the video description, just the description, it's a little tab that's there. You just click on the tab and you'll find all of this information regarding the essential oils. Now I was actually doing a lot of personal vibrational research relating to, again, before the lemongrass, the 5 aromas that we have. So that represents cinnamon, that represents lavender, that represents, geez, now I'm getting brain farts. Let me see if I have it on the page here before trying to call it off at random here. Okay, so we have frankincense and peppermint, cinnamon, lavender, and eucalyptus. Okay, so the very fascinating thing about frankincense and peppermint, because I've gotten a lot of frankincense orders. Like the orders for frankincense have been astounding. It's been crazy actually. But as I was doing research on the vibrational qualities of the oils, what I've noticed is that frankincense and peppermint both include the orange vibrational band. Now what does that mean when I'm talking about the orange vibrational band? Are they orange inside? No, this is representing a type of vibrational quality that is mentioned as a particular type of color spectrum. It doesn't mean that frankincense will become orange as soon as you are using it or anything of that nature, but it represents the orange vibrational band quality, which means that it stimulates and rebuilds the lungs. Okay, and this is for both frankincense and peppermint. Okay, peppermint will also clear in the chakras. Okay, so not only frankincense does it, peppermint does it as well too. It may just be the idea of preference. Some people may like the idea of using frankincense oil a lot better than peppermint, okay, or vice versa. But nonetheless, frankincense and peppermint both are efficient in cleaning out the chakra centers. Okay, if I had one of my oils with me, which I think I do, it's actually just behind me right now. Okay, I'll grab the peppermint here. Peppermint is actually my favorite. Frankincense would be second. But basically, if we have the oil here, this is the peppermint. So this is also very good if we're not just working with cleaning the chakra centers, which is also very good. Okay. So let me give you guys an example. If I'm cleaning the throat chakra, okay, with the peppermint, I'm just putting it here, and from my perspective, this is the clockwise direction. From your perspective, you guys are thinking that it's counterclockwise. No, from my perspective, it's clockwise. Okay. So as I said, maybe putting it about 5-10 times. I'm not even counting, so. So that again is just going on the pit of the throat. Now again, I can take the peppermint and just go behind here, because I don't really have any hair. I would just put it here on the back, right here, which is close to the medulla oblongata. Okay, so I can put that there. For you, again, if you have a lot of hair, maybe just put it on at the nape of the neck, maybe just at the back here, just below the hairline at the back. Okay, then I can put some right here. Okay, again, if we can part the hair, right, we're exposing a little bit of the crown. You can only just put a little bit if you need to. For me, it's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I counted that time. And of course, I would also put one on the pubic bone. I would put one on the navel as well too, and of course on the heart. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'll be taking care of that later. So again, the peppermint and the frankincense are both very, very good for cleaning the chakras out. Okay, so it's not just the idea of frankincense. If you guys love peppermint, then I love peppermint. So again, that is another great aroma to work with, not to mention how it is already charged with the source vibration, how it is also charged with the Etherics transcendental codes. That's going a lot more deeper into the skin. It's taking the very deep essence of the oil itself and penetrating the interior of your body as well too, and really going to work. Okay, so this is a lot better than just going to any standard store that sells aromatherapy and using that without a charge. Using this with a charge is making it about 100 times better, because it's actually going into your body and it's penetrating you on a very deep cellular level. That's the benefit of having the essential oils. Okay, so this again is something you can use either with peppermint or with frankincense when it comes to cleaning the chakra centers. But as I'm also saying here, this also relieves gas in the stomach. Okay, now we don't want to use too much, because if you're using too much peppermint or if you're using too much frankincense, what happens is that it can actually induce vomiting in the stomach, right? And I'm talking, you have to like really douse yourself with peppermint, really douse yourself with frankincense. But I don't think that will happen with the oils. Okay, I've put quite a bit of oil on myself, and I've never really had the nature of induced vomiting. I think it's the idea is if you were to take it, if you were ingesting it, if you were ingesting a great deal of peppermint, or if you were some way, I don't know, ingesting a great deal of frankincense. But because they both have the orange vibrational band with them, they are well known for inducing vomiting. Okay, but I think you would have to make another type of elixir that would be consumable, that would actually enable that to happen. So I don't think that's going to happen to anybody here. This also helps to energize the thyroid. Okay, this energizes the thyroid, so like I said, we can put this right on the thyroid and it helps to bring it into a very active mode altogether. Okay, so it energizes the thyroid and it slows the parathyroid glands. Okay, so it's kind of like the thyroid and the parathyroid glands are kind of like yin-yang to themselves. So this very much stimulates the thyroid glands while kind of slows the parathyroid glands at the same time as you apply the oil around the thyroid, parathyroid area. It relieves any cramps or spasms within the muscles. If you guys are getting constant jolts, okay, if you guys are getting muscle pains, if you're getting muscle spasms, okay, the best thing to do, for example, if I have some muscle spasms going on in my forearm, I'm just rubbing that in, right? So I may want to do it maybe about 10 to 20 times, okay? Just rubbing it in there. After I put it in clockwise, I'm just rubbing it in with my hand clockwise, okay? Always clockwise, guys, never counterclockwise with oil, okay? Because what you're doing is when you're working with the clockwise direction, you're moving with the direction of circulation. And of course, when we're working with the clockwise direction, that is bringing energy into the physical plane. That is bringing the etheric into the physical. Okay, if we're doing counterclockwise, that's taking the material and putting it into the etheric plane. Okay, so we always want to make sure primarily we're doing the clockwise direction, because that is going in harmony with your blood circulation. Okay, And that can work good, especially if you have cramps, spasms within the muscles, jolts that happen, okay? This also is known to rebuild bones, okay? So with the peppermint and the frankincense, it's a good bone builder as well too. So again, just applying it upon the arms, applying it on the areas. If there's any weak areas, especially around the joints as well too. I'm not saying to put it exactly on the joint, but just rubbing around the area of the joint and then just rubbing it in through your hands afterwards. Like I said, with this charge, the source vibration, and transcendental codes, that will help you with bones and joints, okay? This also helps to release cysts, blood clots, and helps against anemia, okay? I've had people come to me about blood clots, okay? About blood clotting in that sense. What's a good thing to use? You're looking at it right here, okay? You can work with the frankincense, you can work with the peppermint, because they both vibrate very strongly within the orange vibrational band. When you guys start taking the Etherics Academy, you'll know how to do this, okay? You'll know how to work together much more with these bands. Okay, so it purges debris, toxins, pathogens, viruses, and germs from the body. The orange vibration is an expeller. It expels, it purges, it releases. Okay, so again, as you're applying that, this is what's really helping to circulate everything and expel it, purge it from the body. This is also very good just to work with on the lower abdomen, the peppermint and the frankincense, just helping to relieve, especially for those of you who are constipated, okay? Even besides the oil, if you're constipated, you should have a lot of things with peppermint, right? Peppermint is really, really good. Peppermint tea, for example, be really, really good. That contains a very strong orange vibrational field, and that will certainly help you out as well too, okay? And of course, it releases debris from the chakras. So that's the frankincense and that's the peppermint, okay? So all five, I'd say all six now that we have, all six aromas are extremely beneficial. You guys should be reading this through the descriptions, through the description that is on the product page here. I'll just cover two more and then we'll move on. So we have cinnamon bark, which is actually up there as well too. Cinnamon bark is very interesting because cinnamon bark vibrates to the infrared spectrum, okay? I thought it was maybe a different type of color band, but no, it operates in infrared, okay? Which means it has a very strong penetration into deep bodily tissues. If you want very deep healing, especially if a person is doing like a massage on you, you should give them the Etherics essential oil of the cinnamon bark, okay? That is going to do very strong, deep tissue regeneration onto you, okay? That's exactly one of the benefits of cinnamon. It relieves pain, including chronic pain. If you guys have chronic issues, you should be using cinnamon bark, okay? Don't apply too much to it because, again, if a person is applying too much, the skin can get red, right? So try and keep it around that 5 to 10 circulation range, around 5 to 10 times, okay? And kind of in a certain area, right? Not spreading it all over the place. Just put it in a certain area and, again, applying it about 5 to 10 times, rubbing it in because it is deeply concentrating, okay? It's powerful. It's infrared. So it accelerates tissue repair. This actually performs the idea of accelerated skin healing if we're working with the charged cinnamon essence. Okay, and this is why, again, I suggest it through Etherics, because Etherics, we have the source vibration charge, we have the Etherics transcendental codes. It's contained right in the crystals here, inside of it, right? So that is giving it a supercharge, making it about 100 times more effective than your common essential oils that you get from stores. Okay? That's why, again, Etherics, no offense, has them beat because of what we put into these aromatherapies. Okay, it stimulates into physical action, right? So it basically gives you a lot of energy. It really helps to stimulate circulation very well. It resonates within the nucleus of a cell, so even the cell itself is getting charged by the cinnamon. It's warm and relaxing, and this also freezes thinking. So if I have a cinnamon bark aromatherapy, I'm just putting it around the area of the brow as well too. And as I do that, I start to go into meditation. It actually helps to freeze thinking. It helps you go much more into a state of beingness, which is wonderful. As cinnamon, in its own charged infrared vibrational band, is able to help instill the thought process, right? You could probably go right into samadhi by working with cinnamon. Okay, it's great. Okay, I'm going to talk about one more, and then I'll leave the rest of them up to you so you guys can check them out as well. Okay, we'll look into the lavender. Lavender contains the blue vibrational band, okay? It reduces skin conditions like soothing rashes and irritation and inflammation. If you guys have inflamed skin, then you may want to work with lavender, okay? Lavender is very, very good. It's also a very good treatment if anyone basically is going through sunburns. Okay, if you guys have sunburns, you should be working with the lavender oil. Okay, that really, really helps to treat sunburns. Reduces warts. Okay, you guys have talked about, Brad, how can I clear away warts? You work with lavender. Okay, lavender really helps with reducing the warts, bringing them down altogether. So again, if you have some on your back, maybe have somebody who can apply the lavender essence essential oil onto that. If it's on your face, just put some of the lavender essential oil on the area of the wart, and you keep doing it daily, and you'll notice that that wart will start to shrink away. It also works on hemorrhoids, works on infections, overstimulated sexual energy as well too. Okay, so this is another good area to put around the pubic bone, is working together with lavender. It reduces built up heat in the body. So the blue vibrational band is a very strong yin energy. Okay, so as you're starting to put this and apply this on the body, it's helping to balance out any strong yang energies, right? So if we're very overstimulated, we're constantly go, 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 we're thinking a million thoughts a minute, then this is a very good thing to apply, working together with lavender. Okay. Emotionally releases hyperactivity and heavy stress, promotes calmness and tranquility. So lavender is so good with it. Even just taking out the, this isn't lavender of course, but just taking it out and just smelling it, okay, can do wonders for really just relieving your mood, just keeping yourself in a strong state. And even when you're smelling this with the charge, that charge is going into your body as well too, right? Source vibration field does not miss you. So as soon as you're putting it within the proximity of your energy field, you're getting the source vibration field into your body, you're getting the transcendental codes directly into your body just by having it in your energy field, just by holding on to it, okay? Just like the healing code cards. All right, and the last one is eucalyptus, contains the violet vibrational band, but I want you guys to read this article here. To read this, I can't talk today. It's really weird. So to go into the description of the essential oil and read that, the last part of eucalyptus that contains the violet vibrational band, okay? It is also very, very powerful. I'm going to be doing some more research onto the lemongrass one. I have basically added a FAQ for lemongrass. What are the healing properties of lemongrass? Lemongrass is a natural antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory. It can help with reducing and relieving swelling, pain, sores, and aches. It can also improve blood sugar levels and stimulate the uterus, balancing menstrual cycles. It's also known to help with weight loss. Okay, lemongrass is very good for weight loss, guys. Okay, so again, that can also help you with losing weight. And again, it has very strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties as well too. But I'll also be looking at more research in regards to its vibrational property, which I haven't got around yet. And we also have 4 other aromas coming, which will be this week. Some of them include vanilla, jasmine is another one, rose is another one as well too. So we'll have more coming this week. There's going to be even more coming together. I think we'll have at least a dozen essential oils before we hit the end of July. So it's going to be great. We're really expanding the essential oils. Again, my girlfriend is creating these. So she's creating, putting everything together. She's making the oils as well too. She's really, really good at it. So I kind of left that for her. This is kind of her project with the essential oils. She's doing a great job with them. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying as well too. Hope you guys have been trying the essential oils. Right? It's very, very beneficial. Okay. So I wanted to do a little bit of a spotlight on the essential oils today because they're so beautiful, they're so wonderful, they're so amazing. I put the peppermint on my chakras every single day and I feel so refreshed, I feel so happy afterwards, I feel so revitalized. Like I said, you can also do it with frankincense, okay? But the 6 oils we got right now, fantastic. Make sure you have them, make sure you work with them, okay? Okay, I think we're going to go into questions right now. Let me just double check and make sure I didn't miss anything in regards to what I was going to cover here. Oh yes, okay, so one of the things before we go into questions, as I talked about, one of the skill testing questions today was the new free sample that we have, and that's the Inner Earth Energizer. Let me grab that for you guys real quick because I did print it out. Okay, so I did print out the Inner Earth Energizer. Here it is. Okay, or it's an Inner Earth. Guys, I cannot speak today. I don't know what's going on. I'm like majorly dyslexic today. the inner ear energizer. Okay, so here it is. This is available now. And again, you can print out the PDF copy. Now the PDF document also includes a link that you can click on in the PDF that will give you the PNG, okay, the PNG image of the inner ear energizer. Now I have used this 2 nights in a row, and it is phenomenal. All right, I was just feeling so relaxed because it's doing more than just working with your inner ear. It's balancing your brain hemispheres. Okay, it's working together with the temporal lobe, because that again is where the audibility within our brain is in the temporal lobe. Okay, and it also works with the cerebral spinal fluid and works together with the spine. And I was just on the couch last night just putting this on, and oh my god, it feels so good. It feels so incredibly amazing. Okay, many of you who are suffering from tinnitus, okay, the ringing in the ears, the strong pressure in the ears, and I can tell that mine's actually gone down quite a bit. Not so much the tinnitus, but I've had a lot of strong pressure in the ears, and this has lasted for years. And the last 2 nights that I've been working with the inner ear energizer, I haven't really needed to try and pop my ears, if you kind of, clog your nose and try to breathe out just to try and unclog it. The pressure in my own inner ear has really gone down. Once in a while I may get inflammation inside the ear as well too, but the inner ear energizer, as long as you continue to work with that, is going to be very beneficial. Now what you guys can do is when you download the PDF file, and you'll see that link there where you can click on it and get the PNG image, what I would suggest is maybe either if you have a really good printer, or just going to a print shop and printing it out as a card, okay? Having them printed out on cardstock or on photo paper, okay? And maybe making it about the same size as a healing code card, okay? Which is 2.75 inches by 4.75 inches, okay? I will put that in the chat for you guys in case you're wondering, okay, what that was again. So that's 2.75 by 4.75 inches, okay? That is the dimension of the healing code cards, of the Etherics card decks. So utilizing that, this will do a great benefit. Like I said, you don't have to put it on your left or your right ear. You can just put it right here on the chest. Like I said, all I've been doing for the past couple nights is just taking it just like this and just putting it right here. And I'm laying down on the couch and I'm just putting it down here, and I'm laying down it for about maybe 10, 15, I think even 20 minutes. I was doing it last night for. I didn't want to get up from the couch. It felt so good. It felt so amazing. I felt wonderful. I just felt like I was in complete and total bliss. And best of all, guys, this is free. Okay? It's a free sample for you. Okay? You guys are really starting to get the understanding about what the Etherics technology is, even if you don't buy anything. I got several free samples for you guys to try, and just try it for yourself. Like I said, it's no more different than going to a grocery store, trying a free sample of a food product before you get the entire product. Okay? So again, even if you just want to come to Etherics just to try the free samples, go ahead. Okay? There's going to be more free samples to come as well too. I'm going to be getting some more over the next few weeks here, and putting more on the free samples page. But what I would like to share with you guys is that if you are getting a great benefit of the free sample, if you can do me a favor and please write a testimonial in regards to the free sample that you're using. So you may have the inner ear energizer, you're working with that. You may have the solar plexus energizer, you're working with that. You may have the Etherbed trial free symbol, right? Or the nonverbal symbol. You're working with those. There's also the healing code card samples that are on the page as well. Please do me a favor, guys. If you really want to see Etherics succeed, because we're not a medical company, okay? We're a healing company. And this is where I really need my organic feedback from my supporters. You guys are my supporters, right? So it really, really helps me out if you guys can really just do me a big favor and leave a testimonial behind, okay? Just send it to my email if you want. Okay, just go to, type in info@etherics.co, send me your testimonial. That's all you got to do. If you want to send a video, or if you want to send a photo along, this is what's going to get you a 20% discount code that you'll be able to use for a full year, up to 100 times, because guys, I'm going to have more products. There's going to be more and more and more stuff coming to Etherics. What you see on the catalog is not the be-all, end-all. I got more stuff coming, okay? So why not take advantage? And then you have a 20% off discount code that you can use for an entire year, up to 100 times. If you provide a photo of yourself and a video, or a video, I should say, a photo or a video of your testimonial, your experience, even if it's just for free samples, okay? Which means you're getting something for free, and then I'm giving you guys a 20% discount on top of that, okay? That really, really helps me out. That helps out Etherics. Guys, the whole world is sick, okay? And I really can't do this by myself. I need you guys, I need my supporters to go out and share about Etherics. Tell the world about this. Guys, there's free samples that this guy has on his Etherics website. You just download these free samples. You start trying it. Guys, try out the inner ear energizer. Brad, there's so many people I know that have tinnitus. Here's the answer. Brad, there's problems with people that have digestion issues. Solar plexus energizer. Brad, there's people that want to try out the bed, but they may not have the money, but they want to try out something beforehand. Free trial symbol, okay? Non-verbal symbol. Okay, we have the immune enhancer. We have different cards that are available on the free samples page where you guys are just being able to share that with people. Go ahead and share it. It's free. Okay? That is something that is helping to put Etherics on the map. I want to try and help hundreds of thousands of people over the world, guys, but I cannot do it by myself. This is where I need my supporters. A lot of you that are watching this right now are regular buyers of the Etherics products, and you love the Etherics products. I've heard from many of you how much you love it, how much it's changing your life. Then guys, here's how you can pay it back, okay? You can pay it back by sharing this video. You can pay it back by sharing the link of the website. You can pay it back by giving a direct link to the free samples page. You can pay it back by telling them, guys, I've used this product. Here's the Taurus bed kit. Here's the Prana bed kit. Right, here's the amethyst cluster. Here's the orgonite pyramid 3D array. I've used these things, and it is so incredibly powerful. You guys got to try this. That's going to do so much wonderful things for this, because my goal here is to really just let people know about this spiritual living technology, okay? I don't care if I don't become a multi-billion-dollar company or anything of that nature, right? I know Etherics is going to be very successful, but what matters is that we're getting these products out to people who are unwell. And like I said, this is why I'm offering a lot of free stuff, okay? So even if you just come onto the website to get free stuff, then do it, but tell people about it, okay? And then they can come to the website and they can get free stuff, and then they tell people and all that stuff like that, and they tell hundreds, thousands of people, and even if they're just coming to the website to get the free stuff, guys, that's awesome, right? Because that is getting us noticed. And now people are starting to heal themselves, right? I charge for these things because these are materials, right? There's materials for bedding. There's materials for the amethyst. There's materials for the orgonite, right? And so there is a cost on top of that. But the things that I can offer for free, if that's all you want to do for Etherics, is just come and get the free stuff, then come and get the free stuff. But share it too, okay? That's what I recommend at the same time. So anyways, that's what I wanted to leave you guys with before we get into Q&A. So we're going to go ahead and go to the chat, and I'll say hello to everybody here. And if you guys do have any questions in regards to what I've shared today or anything else in general with Etherics, you can feel free to put that in the chat. All right, so good morning. Hello, everybody. Or good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as I always say. Okay, so someone keeps saying the sound isn't working, but it looks like everybody else is able to hear me. Guys, I've had some people on YouTube say that sometimes the sound isn't working. No offense, guys, it's not on my end, it's on yours, okay? I don't really know what may be going on with your computer, but like I said, everything is checked, everything's in the green on my end, so it's something on your end, right? Sometimes I get that where a person comes in, they say, oh, Brad, I can't hear your video. I check everything, everything's in the green. No offense, guys, but it's on your end. Got to check your devices, okay? All right, let's go down the list here a bit. Okay, Kim Lackey says, I have no idea what frankincense smells like. Does it smell similar to anything else that someone can mention, like soap? Frankincense basically has kind of a soap-like quality to it. If I was to grab the frankincense right now, right here, I've always compared it to a similar kind of smell to soap, okay? Yeah, it definitely has like a fresh soap scent. If you guys have tried things, I'm not sure if it's like Dove soap or anything like that, but it has a very strong kind of soap-like quality. So it's very much like putting a type of nice smelling soap on your body. Okay, that's frankincense. Frankincense just has a really beautiful, it's like a fresh scent. It's very refreshing. It's very revitalizing when you smell it. Okay, but it's also very potent. Like I said, it's very strong in the orange vibrational band. These are definitely two that I really enjoy because of their orange vibrational quality. This does not dismiss the others because they're important as well too. I love cinnamon as well too. I do love eucalyptus. I do love lavender. It's funny because I was telling Brienne, my girlfriend, about I really like vanilla. It's like, oh, honey, that's more of a feminine thing. No, it's not. I love vanilla, right? Usually when I have like steamed milks, I'll put vanilla in it. And I said, I think it's more unisex. I really love the smell of vanilla. So this is why we're getting vanilla in here. But she used to tease me, you like vanilla, right? Isn't that kind of girlish? No, I mean, I've always liked vanilla. I like vanilla steamed milks and stuff with vanilla. I like the smell of vanilla. So yeah, that's another one that we're getting. I've always loved that. So she would tease me at things. She goes, oh, you're getting vanilla. Are you like rose too? I was like, well, yeah, rose smells nice too. You're turning so girly. What's going on? So anyways, frankincense, yes, that does have kind of like a revitalizing, refreshing soap kind of smell to it. It's really nice. I really like it. I also have the incense to frankincense as well too, and I put that up quite a bit. Makes the whole place smell great. Okay, so that's what I can share, Kim, regarding that. This one here is from Subaya6. Subaya says, hi Brad, does the Taurus bed neutralize the malevolent astrology of the person like you mentioned regarding the prana? Yes, it does. Okay, it has the astrological imprint in it, just like the prana bed does. Okay, so the prana bed and the Taurus bed basically have the same qualities of coding. Okay, so with the prana bed, as I talked about astrological dampening, the Taurus bed also has that. It also has astrological dampening. Okay, so they're basically built the same in regards to their coding. The difference is that the prana bed works together with your life force energy, whereas the Taurus bed works with source vibration. Okay, so source vibration is the vibration that exists in the center of everything. Okay, and as that opens up and it radiates, then you're working with the power of source vibration. Okay, so you're working with the pure source vibration, which absorbs all of the debris, everything that represents toxicity and polarity, returns back into its center. So it operates very differently from the prana bed. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other, right? It's just that it operates very differently. Why is the Taurus bed a little more pricier than the prana bed? Because of its material, right? Because it's 100% cotton. Okay? So that's exactly why it's a little bit more higher in price. Because a lot of you from the very beginning said, Brad, I want a bed that's pure cotton. I want a duvet cover that's cotton. I want the pillowcases to be cotton. Let's get some cotton in here. So, okay, fine. So I really had to scour the entire internet. I only found one company that was able to produce cotton duvet covers and cotton pillowcases. They don't even produce a cotton fitted bed sheet. But the new Taurus beds that's coming will have that. Okay. But I had to order that overseas to make that happen. Print on demand just doesn't do it. Only one company does that, and that's Art of Wear. Okay, and so that's basically why the Taurus bed's a little bit pricey, because they use very good, high quality cotton fabric, and they also use very good quality ink as well too. So it's pricey. This is why it's a little bit higher than the prana bed. Unfortunately, the prana bed is polyester. Okay, and a lot of people do not like polyester, but like I said, that was really the only thing that was available pertaining to a bed kit, and they put polyester on it. So this is why it's going to be phasing out here very soon as well too, where I will be making the prana bed completely 100% cotton. Okay, and it's going to have a whole new design to it as well too. The new prana bed is going to have a new design, and it's actually going to be equal to the Taurus bed. What does that mean? Which means the new prana bed is going to have a combination of the living prana and the source vibration together. Okay, the new prana bed is going to have that. Not only that, but the new Taurus bed is going to have that. Okay, so the new Taurus bed is also going to have the nature of the source vibration and the living prana all together. Well, what's the difference between the two? Well, when that happens, it's basically just the idea of decor, right? Because the Taurus bed is going to have much more of the blue theme, and the prana bed is going to have much more of the gray theme. Okay, so prana bed is going to be more gray, Taurus bed is going to be more bluish. Okay, so it's basically just the idea of aesthetics. But really, I'm going to be making the prana bed and the torus bed very similar to each other, so that, again, you can just enjoy it. And it's really just the aesthetics that you may like more in that way. So that's going to be the genuine difference between the prana bed and the torus bed, but they are both going to become equal. Okay? And then when we have the earth bed coming in, that's going to be a new bed within itself, because it's going to be focusing a lot more on grounding altogether, grounding and earthing through the nature of Etherics transcendental codes. So that's not happening just yet. Once I start getting the torus bed out, then and I start creating the prana bed, the new prana bed will have those particular features. Okay, so that will be available, and the updates will be there. It's difficult to say with the old prana beds, because the old prana beds are going to have the same old symbols, the old symbols that they have right now. With the new prana bed, I'm going to be remaking the symbols, because I wanted to move it much more into the aesthetic, pleasing nature of it. But I will also update the old prana beds as well too, that will also contain the source vibration at the same time. So even if you have the old version ones, you'll still have the combination between the living prana and the source vibration. Okay, and of course the torus bed will also have the living prana and the source vibration as well too. So those updates will be coming very soon. They'll probably be coming around the time of August. Okay, so around August, that is what will be taking place with the new updates with the torus and prana beds. They will basically function almost exactly the same. The only difference is their aesthetics. Okay, so just looking into the idea of their color matches, right? So torus will have more of the blue, and prana will have more of the gray. So you're basically choosing in regards to color preferences altogether. All right. Okay, so let's go down the list here. This one here is from Qigong Master. Hello once again. Do you reckon that the following will become reality soon? The upcoming grounding kits, source necklaces, source cards, in-house shipping for the bed kits? If so, when? I would say yes to all of them. Okay. I know when is the big question. It just depends on the other people I'm working with, because other people are putting these things together as well too. Now, I haven't even really begun on the source card deck yet. I just haven't had the time, guys. I'm working with Etherics like 6.5 days a week. Just trying to get it ready, getting new ideas. Plus, I'm working on a brand new Adronis TV series. Plus, I'm working on Yoga Nidra sessions and private sessions. So you guys can imagine that my schedule is pretty packed. I'm going to try and make some time just to do some do the source cards. Okay, the source cards are going to be the new 88 card deck that's going to be coming. I don't really have a due date for that right now, guys. I would love to say early fall, but I don't know. I got so much on my plate right now, and I had to let some people go as well too. Regarding an old team, because I was just kind of moving into this new alignment of in-house products, and basically have had to cut costs a little bit, right? Just as I kind of readjust and kind of give a whole new direction for the company, which involves a lot more in-house shipping rather than print on demand. So I've been doing a lot of work with Etherics. I've been doing a lot of work with the new Etherics Academy coming up, with the new Adronis TV series that I got coming up, with newer teachings, responsibilities with my webcasts that I'm doing. I got so much stuff, guys. I'm doing what I can to really get stuff out. But yes, I do really want to get the source cards out. So I'm hoping maybe before the end of the year, the new source cards will be coming out. Brianne is going to be helping me to design them, right? So she's going to be putting together some of the geometry for the cards as well too. So she's going to be helping out with it. It's the only other person I've ever let come in to help me with the cards. So I'm happy that she's going to be helping me out with it too. She's been a great help. My girlfriend is awesome. She's 100% behind Etherics. She loves Etherics. She loves everything that it represents, and she's happy to be a part of it. So I'm very happy that she's helping me. I'm not just doing this all by myself. Really, it's a lot of it. She's the other half of Etherics. So it's going really great. So hopefully very soon I will have more of those together. So as you were talking about the other things, the upcoming grounding kit, probably October, November. Okay, I want to try and get the prana kit out. Maybe around September, October, and then maybe October, November for the Earth kit. Okay, source necklaces are coming. Okay, they're in development right now, so they're carving out the symbols by hand, which is quite magnificent. And there's 500 quantity of the source necklaces coming, and there's going to be a specific course for that as well too, because that is basically taking the essence of the concentration mode and putting it into necklace form, where with the source vibration. So it's going to be very, very interesting. There's so much you can do with source necklaces. So I'm going to have a very extensive course on YouTube for free. It'll be both on newer teachings and here on Etherics. Source cards have already talked about in-house shipping for the bed kits. So again, the Taurus beds are being made right now. So they should be ready, I'm thinking probably around September as well. Like everything's really coming early fall, guys, when it comes to the new bed kits, just because there's a lot of work that needs to be done with it. There's shipping into a warehouse that I also have a connection with. So a new warehouse has been chosen. It's going to be in Pennsylvania. And that's where a lot of the bed kits are going to be, right? The bed kits, I'm also going to be working with new yoga mats as well too. The yoga mats are going to go there as well too. I'm also going to be working with carpets and rugs. Okay, there's going to be Etherics carpets and there's going to be Etherics rugs that are going to be coming very soon. I don't know if I'll get around to that in the summertime. It'll probably be closer to the fall. Okay, we're going to have rugs and carpets as well too. They'll have very beautiful designs and that will radiate source vibration and the transcendental codes as well too. It will contain everything. It will contain everything from the Taurus codes to the Prana codes and to the safeguard codes as well too. So it's going to be awesome, super awesome. So thank you for your question there, Qigong Master. Let's see. So Benice asks, hello Brad, which card can help with the foot injury? So if you have the body deck, the Etherics body deck right here, okay, there's a card in there called the Foot and Ankle Enhancer, okay? So I'd like you to work with that. Work with the Foot and Ankle Enhancer. It's specifically designed to help with all kinds of healing problems, or it's not healing problems, sorry, foot problems to which the healing can help with it. Now again, guys, I can't make any medical claims in regards to Etherics because we're not a medical establishment. We are a healing company, okay? So all I can do is give you the healing perspective of things. Because a lot of people say, oh, Brad, I have this condition, I've been diagnosed with this stuff. Like, sorry guys, I really can't divulge too much of that publicly because I can't give medical advice because we're not a medical company. But I can give healing advice, okay? And the healing advice would be is if you have a problem with your foot, work with the Foot and Ankle Enhancer. If you have pain in the foot, work with the Pain Eliminator. If you have stiffness in the foot, work with the Stiffness Eliminator. Get circulation going back in the foot as well too. Work with the Blood Enhancer, okay? These can all be found in the body deck. Also remember to check out the courses, the card combination courses that are on the New Earth Teachings YouTube channel, which I am going to be adding to the Etherics channel as well too. But working with the card combinations of the body deck, of the mind deck, and of the energy deck. Just the other day, I put up another card combination course for the energy deck, okay? Make sure you guys are checking that out. Work with the color rate frequencies as well too. So, so to the person asking the question, let's see if I can find where that person was. Yeah, sorry, for Benice 22. So what I would suggest is just get all three decks, right? Don't worry about just getting the body deck or the mind deck, energy deck, get all three. This is why I've created them as a bundle, okay? If you can, try and get all three and work together in different combinations, okay? So we want to make sure we're circulating the blood. We want to make sure that we're clearing away any stiffness. We want to clear away any pain, okay? And the Foot and Ankle card is specifically designed to go in and bring healing energy into the entire infrastructure of the foot and ankle, okay? So that will help you out a great deal. That's what I recommend. This one here is from Odile. Odile says, hi Brad, what is the best tool for fascia pain after a deep scar? Nerve is pinched and very painful. So you want to work with the nervous system enhancer, okay? So body deck, working with the nervous system enhancer. Depending about whereabouts in the area of the body it is, as you said, it's around the fascia. Okay, we can also work with the skin enhancer as well too. We can also work with the muscle enhancer. Okay, so we want to try and work with the inner workings of the body. We also want to do a blood enhancer as well too. We want to circulate the blood in the body as well too. Also working with some of the free samples. Okay, so you can work with the ether bed trial symbol. That can also help you as well. Going on the Taurus bed. Okay, talking to the Taurus bed exactly what you need. Talking to the Prana bed in concentration mode. Telling you exactly what you need, and it will work with you. Okay. So there's a great deal of options that you can work with to help heal fascia pain, okay, after a deep scar. So we basically want to get a lot of circulation in that. We want to get a lot of breaking up of scar tissue as well too. So that really wouldn't involve the cards. That would involve something like a massage gun, okay, and just really going in there and just starting to break up scar tissue. But I'd say wait a while after the wound fully heals. There will be some scar tissue around there, so maybe just breaking it up with the massage gun, right? Again, I'm not offering medical claims to you, but just something that would help you, right? Just to break up a lot of that scar tissue as well too. Okay. This one again is from Odile. It says, can we refill the essence oil bottles when empty? You can. right? If you're making your own oils, you can certainly do that because the label and the crystals within it basically hold that charge still. So if you want to make your own oils, you can. We are eventually going to get refiller bottles as well too for our oils because we make them in kind of a certain special way. Brienne does anyways. So that will be an option as well too. And even with the refiller bottles, it will have a label that contains the charge as well too. But if you decide to create your own oils, it's quite the nice hobby. And if you want to pour that back in there, you can do that as well too, okay? Because the crystals and the label on the bottle represent the charge that can help to charge up the oil, okay? Now I know a lot of you guys were asking about the repellent, okay? You guys are asking about the spray bottle, the repellent, right? People to repel mosquitoes, to repel bugs, insects, all that stuff. That is in the works, okay? I am going to be making a repellent bottle. So it's actually going to be much more than a repellent bottle. It's actually going to be a healing bottle as well too. You're actually spraying. What I would suggest is that you have to kind of make your own concoction. So what you're doing is you're putting water and something like olive oil or coconut oil along with the water as well too, and you're mixing it together so it's kind of like an oil water spray. The reason why we want to do that is that oil will hold longer on your skin. If you're just spraying water, it's not going to last very long. But if you put some oil in it, about 1 teaspoonful, and then put some filtered water into it, and you let it charge from 1 hour to 24 hours. Now you can either use this bottle for an insect repellent, or you'll be able to use this bottle as well too to healing the skin. Okay, it's actually going to work to heal the tissues in the body as well too. So it's not just a repellent. It'll be referred to as a charged spray. It'll be called the Etherics charged spray. Okay, and I'm basically looking at some very neat looking bottles, spray bottles, overseas right now to bring that over. And I should have something ready to go here. I'm going to be putting that order out this week. So hopefully by August we will have the new repellent spray, not repellent spray, but the charged spray. It's called the Etherics charged spray bottle. Okay, and you can fill it up again and 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 again for as long as you want. And you'll have repellent spray, and you will also have an oil mixed together with water that will help to repair the skin altogether. So it's going to be a really beautiful new spiritual invention of mine. Someone suggested it to me on the Telegram chat a while back, saying, Brad, could you make like a type of insect repellent? I said, yeah, I can make an insect repellent for like all kinds of insects. Yes, I would go through the entire Rolodex of stinging insects, of biting insects, of gnats, of ticks, and all that, and that none of them, as soon as they try to jump on your skin, they would jump right off, right? Some of them may just fly around you and may not land, but if they land for a second and they're gone, right? They wouldn't even be able to touch you, right? Because the coating would be exposed on the skin, and it would prevent them from, it would just basically repel them. It would be like a charge. It's almost like a little spiritual charge that's knocking the mud off your skin as you put this charge on you, as you put this spray on you, okay? So that is going to be called the Etherics Charge Spray, and it is coming soon, okay? So I know I've had a person ask me about that, and a few other people were very much in support of that idea. So not only is it a repellent, it's a skin healer as well too. It's going to heal your skin. It's going to penetrate deeply into the organs as well too. It's kind of like the ether cloth. The ether cloth and the ether beach towel are basically the same, but they also do the same thing. They penetrate very, very deeply, right? If you guys want to get the ether cloth and get the beach towel, it's available right now. And they are upgraded, okay? They have a cleanse mode. And as you put it on the body, it does a remarkable job just cleaning the body on such a beautiful level. It's a very deep cleanser. So it has a healing mode and it has a cleanse mode, okay? And the new instructions are up on the website as well. Grab a beach towel, grab an ether cloth. They do an amazing job, okay? I've tested them out both. They work phenomenally. Okay, let's see what the next question is. Yeah, so I got Adio's question about the oil bottles. Diana says, hi, for the Taurus bed, can we have several commands at the same time or only one at a time? Well, basically how the Taurus bed works is you basically just say activate, right? So as soon as you have the Taurus bed, let's say you have the duvet cover, okay, on the bed, and you have 2 pillowcases, and all you're doing is you're just saying activate to anywhere on the bed. Excuse me a sec, guys, gotta take some water. Been talking too much. So again, you have this, you have the duvet cover and you have the 2 pillowcases. Now you can put your hand anywhere on the bed. It doesn't have to be on the symbol, as long as you're touching the cover, as long as you're touching the pillowcases, and you just say activate, activate, activate. Okay. As soon as you say activate, everything comes online. Now, the only other command you need to make with the torus bed is the amplification command. So if you want to amplify it to 100%, or if you want to reverse amplify it because at its default it may be too strong for you, you can reverse amplify it up to minus 99%, okay? So those are the only two commands you really need. If you're talking to the bed, it really just involves you just touching the bed and just talking to the torus bed to find out exactly what it is you need, right? So if you have a cramp in your stomach, you get a stomach cramp, okay, torus bed, clear away my stomach cramp. That's it, okay? So torus bed is made a little bit more simpler. Its coding is made a little bit more simple. The prana bed is kind of more oriented with modes, okay? I think I'm probably still going to keep that around because some people like the modes. So if you really want the modes, you stick with the prana bed. If you don't really want to care too much about modes, you use the torus bed, okay? So the prana bed basically has a concentration mode, right? So I'm just putting my hand on the flower and I'm saying, okay, prana bed, heal my stomach cramp right here, right now. Let it be done, okay? That's concentration mode. So you basically make the dialogue yourself. You say what you want to say, okay? But basically the concentration mode is just a personal command that you're putting in the bed. That's for the prana bed, and that's for the torus bed as well too. So that's concentration mode for the prana bed. You're just putting your hand on the flower. Prana bed, heal my stomach cramp, let it be done, okay? And torus bed, heal my stomach cramp, let it be done, okay? But the prana bed has universal mode, and it has standard modes of healing mode and sleep mode and concentration mode and all that. So it has different modes. But the torus bed just has one mode, and that's the activate mode. So as soon as you activate it, all of the functions that are programmed into the bed are online, okay? So it works all together. So it's really working on healing your body all together. Now, like I said, I would say just really work with the beds to the point from a healing perspective, okay? Not concerning too much about something specific that you need to have healed, but knowing that the entire body is going to be healed altogether. That's the correct attitude to have. Since, oh, I have this problem with my toe and all that stuff like that. If we try to focus too much on that, that is actually what's going to cause delays. Well, how does that happen? Because I'm holding on too much to the injury. I'm still attaching to the injury. I'm identifying with the injury altogether. The more that you can come into the torus bed and into the prana bed with a clear mind, with no expectations, and just knowing that this bed is going to do great healing work for you, you're going to heal spectacularly, okay? But if we hold on to an injury, and so I got this toe fungus, and I got this thing happening with my shin, and all that, and I'm holding on to it, and so I don't know if this is going to work, I don't know if this is going to do it, you're holding on to it as identity, and that's where it's going to have a very difficult time doing any form of healing, because you're attached to it, right? You binded yourself with that. So we want to learn to soften ourselves. You want to learn to soften and light yourself up. Keep yourself in the idea of a relaxed state of mind, and knowing that this is a healing bed. This is not a medical bed, okay? It's not a medical bed. It's not meant to treat diagnoses, okay? It is a living spiritual technology. It's a healing bed, okay? So there's a difference between a healing bed and a medical bed, okay? Medical bed will have medical diagnoses. Medical bed will do all these types of medical treatments on you. It's not what the prana bed, it's not what the torus bed does. It does healing work on you, okay? It's spiritual healing. So again, the more that you're clearing away, because you want to really come to it from a very, very clear state of being, very clear state of mind. And that's what's going to bring about the profound healing qualities. I can't tell you how much improvement has come through me just by working with both of these beds. They have been life-changing for me. And like I said, I used to have a lot of problems with my legs, with my feet, with my hips. A lot of that's going away right now. I've had problems with my throat, and again, it's thanks to the safeguards. They're helping to clear that away as well too. So again, it has been a lifesaver for me. Can't emphasize that enough. So come to it with a very clear mind. Come with an open heart, and just knowing that the healing bed can take care of everything if I will let it do so. Okay? I have to let these things happen. If I feel like this is going to be too much, not even this can help me, well then you've already attached yourself to it. You've already made yourself say that that's impossible. Okay? So please just keep that in mind. Okay, this one here is from Jan. Jan says, Brad, some years ago I got a retina laser and cataract eye surgery, which they put an artificial lens in the eye. Can I still wear the Etherics glasses? Will not interfere with the eye. It won't interfere with the eyes at all, because there's no prescription lenses in the sunglasses. Okay, the sunglasses are just your common 100% UV protection lenses. Okay, what really makes the glasses stand out is the Etherics logo. Okay, the Etherics logo contains all of the codes. that is completely flooding those glasses, and that as you put on your head, it's going to start flooding your eyes, it's going to start flooding your brain, because it works with your brain as well too. It works with the body. Okay? And like I said, the most important thing, guys, is that you're giving everything time, because it works with subtle energy. Subtle energy, again, flows to the body, and as you start wearing those glasses, maybe quite commonly, this is why I have the clear glasses as well too. Some people just want to basically take their other glasses off and just put clear glasses on so they don't get that tint effect. Right? That's perfect. Right? You can wear that throughout the entire day and your eyes are being improved. Now, the most important thing as well too, guys, is the digital safeguards. Okay? If you are basically even putting those glasses on and you're watching an LED screen, okay, the glasses are helping you, but you're still getting that pollution from the LED screen. Okay? It's not about saying, okay, well, I'm going to put this heavenly garment on myself, but now I'm going to roll around in the mud. That's going to be a little bit weird. That's kind of counterproductive, right? Got this beautiful heavenly garment on, but here I am just rolling around in the mud and diving deeper into the trenches again. So what you want to do is working with the digital safeguards. So if you have a television that you're watching, if you have a computer screen that you're watching, if you have a phone that you're using, safeguard, safeguard, safeguard. Okay? So you're putting the safeguard on it so that all of the electromagnetic field that's coming to you will be harmless. Not only harmless, but actually beneficial. And that's what you want to do. You make sure you have the safeguards. Okay? Safeguards are put on everything. They're put on your television screens. They're put on the back to where the electrical plug-in goes, as close to the plug-in as possible. Okay? They have about a 6-foot range, the safeguards. Okay? But you want to try and put them very closely to the area where the cord plugs into the device. Okay? On your phones, put it on the back of your phone, right? Take a strip or take an image, paste it on the back of your phone. I have it on my phone as well too, right? And everything just actually feels good to look at the phone because you can feel the source vibration field coming out of it. So that's what it does. It is designed to completely and totally saturate the electromagnetic field in every particular form of technological device, an electrical device, with source vibration field. It is turning EMF into SVF, source vibration field. So there's still an electromagnetic field, but it has been dampened. It has been dampened with the source vibration field. And that's what you're doing with everything. So now even if you're watching TV, you won't be harmed by the effects now that you have a safeguard on it. If you're constantly looking at your phone, you're not going to be harmed by the effects because you have a safeguard on it. Okay? So the most important thing, one of the most important products you should be getting from Etherics is the safeguards. Okay? That is going to completely change everything, right? My place feels like a temple right now. Even though I got monitors, I got LED screens, I got my phone, I got my laptop, I got all these digital devices, but safeguards are everywhere. And it's not impacting me as it once did. That's exactly how I had such a screwed up throat. It really came from EMF, right? And as EMF was being deflected, my throat can now naturally heal. And it's doing that. It's still healing. I'd say it's about 98% better. Still that little 2%, but it certainly has been a major improvement after I've put the safeguards up. Okay? So guys, get the digital safeguards. Okay? One of the best things to do, and just put it on top of your, top or below of your electrical plugins, put it on top of below or to the side of your light switches. Go to your fuse box, just put it on the door of the fuse box. Go to your water heater, put it on the bulk of the water heater. Okay, if you have a boiler room, go in there and put the safeguards around the boiler room. Okay, all of these areas that are completely just reeking of dirty electromagnetic frequencies and ELFs, that is poison. Okay, guys? EMF, ELF, these retarded Hertzian waves, as Nikola Tesla would put it, are poisons. Okay? We are being electrically poisoned all the time. Okay? And the remedy to that is the safeguards. Okay? So the safeguards are going in and they are dampening the entire electromagnetic field with the source vibration. Source vibration cannot hurt you because you are source vibration, right? That is what you are to your core, right, to your center. So that's what we're doing with all the electromagnetic technology, is we're turning it into safeguard technology. We're turning it into source vibration field, SVF. Okay? So you want to SVF everything within your house. You want to SVF your vehicle. Okay, if you want to walk around the neighborhood, maybe put some strips along telephone poles. Do that, because that'll work. Okay, you can take some strips, like I said, if you got some stickers, anything like that, put it on the strips of a telephone pole. Okay, maybe you do it nonchalantly. That's fine as well too, right? If there's some big power boxes as well too, put a little strip, tuck it around the corner, put it really in there so no one can really see it, and that is also going to help to SVF a gigantic power box. Okay. Some people have also put orgonite around cellular stations, like cell towers as well too. I'm not recommending that. I'm not saying to do anything illegal in that way, but if you do have an opportunity for something like that to happen, you can probably just put it like around the gate or something like that. Like I said, there's at least a 6-foot radius to where the source vibration field can connect to the safeguard. Okay, so just doing things carefully. I'm not saying to break any laws or anything of that nature, but again, you can just kind of put it around the area, and that could be very beneficial as well too. Okay, great. So again, guys, what I'd recommend, like I said, it's great that you're using the Ether sunglasses. They will help you out tremendously. The visors, they will do great, but we want to make sure that our environment is clean. As our environment is clean, now the visors are really going to start to work, because you're not wearing that heavenly garment and rolling around in the mud anymore. You're now able to let that heavenly garment shine. Now you're able to let the sunglasses shine because you put the safeguards up. Okay, safeguards, extremely important, guys. That's probably one of the most important products on Etherics is the safeguards. Okay, safeguards, the healing code cards, and the bed kits. Okay, those are the top 3 that I recommend everybody should have. Okay, let's go down here. I think we're going to take about 2 or 3 more questions, guys. We're going to wrap up. Let me see here. Okay, Kim just says, thank you for answering my question. You're welcome. Qigong Master, you're retracting a lot of your messages here, so hope everything's going good there. This one here is from Subi-S6. May I ask also, do you charge shipping based on the cost as UK charge custom duty of 135 pounds? Well, none of our stuff is that big. We don't have anything over 135 pounds. Our packages are no more than over 1 kilogram. Okay, so they're 1 kilogram or under, really, quite commonly. If it's for the bed kits in that way, then that's for the third-party vendors. I don't have any say on that. That's their own type of thing that they have to do. So if you're ordering a bed kit from Art of Wear or from Yoicall or anything of that nature, they have their own systems in that way, and I can't really comment on that. You'd have to talk to them. But everything in regards to our in-house products, quite commonly are under about 1 kilogram. So you wouldn't have to worry about those kind of custom duty charges for anything over 135 pounds. We have nothing like that in our in-house at all. Okay, let's see. So 2 more questions, and I think we'll get going. Kathy says, what will be the cost for the source necklaces? $22. $22 US. Okay, because like I said, they're going to have a lot of information. You guys are going to do a lot of stuff for the source necklaces. Okay, it's a lot of stuff, and I can't emphasize that enough because it's all concentration mode practices, right? You're working with concentration mode to work with your organs, to work with your skin, to enhance your space with the source necklaces. Okay, it's going to be really, really wonderful. They're basically a power source, and that's what you're going to be getting with the source necklaces. Okay, actually I think I could probably take 2 more questions here really quickly. Karina says, question, are you going to do shoes for winter? We're going to do insoles. Okay, the insoles are coming. So I've tried to do shoes with Printify. Some people have purchased the shoes. I just haven't been too happy with the quality of the shoes with Printify as well too, and this is why I decided to do the insoles instead. So again, we will have various sizes of insoles that will be often European in size, but I'm going to make a very deep chart so that you guys will get all the information that you need to, because when you buy an insole, a pair of insoles, they're non-refundable. Okay, so that all sales are final when it comes to the insoles. I don't want them back because I don't want you to feel like you're wearing insoles. I can't resell those. Okay, so once you order with them, you're stuck with them. Okay, but I will have a very in-deep, see again, I can't talk to me, a very detailed size chart for the insoles that are coming. Okay, it's both for men and women's shoes, and again, you're just putting the insoles in, and like I said, you can cut them a little bit if you need to, just to have them snug in your shoes. But what I would suggest you do first is you take the sole, the insole, out of your current shoe and you measure it exactly. Okay, as you measure it exactly, then you know exactly the kind of insole you need. And like I said, you can always cut an inch or 2 off it, because the symbol is going to be right at the center of the insole itself. Okay, And it's the exact same symbol that you would get from the earthing shoes. Okay, so again, it represents the idea of having the earth energy and also working and healing the body at the same time, just like the earthing shoes do right now, currently on Printify. Okay, so yes, the insoles are coming. That's the closest thing I'm doing for shoes right now. Down the road, we'll probably get a shoe supplier, but I want really good quality shoes. I don't want crappy shoes. I want shoes that are really, really good for you guys. Okay, so we'll work on that as we get down the road, but right now, insoles will be very much like this shoe product for you. Okay. So let me see here. So S Loves Rosa says, do we have to reactivate the bed kits every time between sleeping events or just once? Nope. One time. Right? You activate it one time. That includes if you throw it in the washer and you throw it in the dryer. Do I have to activate it again? No. The only time you have to activate it again is if you've personally deactivated it. Okay? If you personally deactivate the bed, then you need to reactivate it. Okay? But if you say activate, it stays on activation until the end of time. Okay, for as long as that material is there, as long as it is on, as long as it was already activated, you do not need to reactivate it again. One time. Until you deactivate it, then you reactivate. How do I deactivate it? You say the word deactivate. Okay? And then you can reactivate. I don't know why you'd want to deactivate it, but nonetheless it's there, just in case. If it gets intense for a person. Some people are so very strong in subtle vibration, they can feel it so strongly. And I have had the odd person say, Brad, this bed is too strong. I just lay on it, it gets so strong. I can't even lay on it, it's so powerful. I've had people who said that. Okay. Now here's the thing, guys. Being able to feel any of the technologies on Etherics is a luxury and not a necessity. Okay? I don't really need you to feel what the bed is doing to you. That's not necessary. Okay? If you feel it working, great. That's a luxury. Now you can lay down the bed, it is activated, and you have it amplified up to 100%. Brad, I don't feel a thing. Doesn't matter. It's working on you. Okay? Now some of us are aligned to subtle energy, and we can feel it quite strongly. Some of us wouldn't be able to feel it at all if our life depended on it. Who's getting the healing? Both of you. Okay? You are getting the healing work done, even if you don't feel anything. I don't need you to feel anything. I just want you to let the healing bed work on you. Okay? Give it time. This is why we have our 3-month money-back guarantee. Okay? I need you guys to give it 3 months. And during those 3 months, I want you guys to clear away all expectations. I want you to go to bed with a clear mind. Here's my healing bed. It will do healing on me. Simple as that. I'm not concerned about the type of conditions that you have. Okay? Whether you're using the prana bed, whether you're using the Taurus bed, go to bed with 0 expectations. Go to bed with a clean mind. And if I want to program the bed, okay, if my legs are sore, okay, healing bed, take care of my sore legs, let it be done. And then I don't give another thought, I let it go. Okay? That is what's going to give you the most profound healing experience, is when you go to bed with a clear mind. So you want to meditate for a little bit before going to bed. You want to keep yourself clean. You want to keep yourself clear. Okay? So you're working with heart rate variability. You're working with pranayama breath control. You're getting yourself relaxed, calm, and centered so that you can have a really good night's sleep so the healing bed can do work on you. And I can't begin to tell you how much the healing bed has worked on healing on my body as well too. Blood circulation feels better, vitality feels better, legs feel better, feet feel better, toes feel better, throat's feeling better, chest is feeling better. Right, I get so many benefits from the Taurus bed because I'm using both the Taurus and the prana bed together. Right, I have a prana bed kit sheet, and I have the Taurus pillowcases, and I have the Taurus duvet cover. I'm trying to use the duvet cover, it's getting very, very hot, so I basically just kind of stick my feet out with it. But again, I do so much work with with both beds, and the benefits that I've gotten because I've been using the prana bed since November of last year, just before I was about to debut it. And it has changed my life. We're coming up to about 3/4 of a year now. It has radically transformed my life. And I'm hoping it's transforming you guys because I'm getting lots of testimonials of you guys. And like I'm getting people who are healing their diabetes. I'm getting people who are healing their Parkinson's disease. And these are not medical claims. These are just sharings back in regards to healing technology, right? I'm getting people who are healing their back, right? I'm getting people who are feeling a lot more energized. Okay, all of this is doing wonderful, wonderful work. I'm having people with their animals Dogs and cats, as soon as you put the Taurus bed or the prana bed on their bed, they come flying and they want to jump on it. Okay, I've had lots of people say, I have a cat, and as soon as I took out the Taurus bed, he was on my bed. I couldn't get him off. He just curled right up, laid down right in the middle of the bed. I can't get him off of it, right? He loves the Taurus bed. Animals will feel it first. They are so used to the subtle energies. And you have a dog coming in, they'll lay right on the bed, they don't want to get off. And I don't blame them, right? It's so beautiful. But like I said, you do not need to worry about feeling the Taurus bed, okay? That is not a necessity. Or feeling the prana bed or any of the Etherics technology. That is not a necessity, okay? If you feel something, great. There's your luxury, okay? But it's not necessary for you to feel anything when you put on the Etherics glasses, when you're laying down on the prana bed, when you're working with the healing code cards, when you're working with the amethyst, when you're working with the organite, when you're working with the safeguards. It is not necessary for you to feel anything. All I want you to do is work with the technology because it's designed to do some healing work on you. Okay? So come to it with a clear mind. That's what I can suggest. Okay. Rhonda says, for the safeguards, does it matter what size you would use for difficult applications? Meaning, are the smaller images just as powerful as the larger ones? The larger ones have a little bit more potency to them. Okay, not much, but a little bit more. Okay, so if you have like a big device, I would say maybe like for a truck, what I would suggest is like if you're going to a print shop and you want them to print out like a magnet sheet for you. Okay, so maybe a 6-inch by 6-inch magnet sheet, and you decide to put that in the fuel tank. That gives a little bit more charge. Okay. Smaller ones are also still quite potent, but their charge is not as big as the larger ones. I've designed them that way, right? So if it's kind of like a big thing, right, I'd say maybe work with a 6-inch or the 7-inch, right? So 6-inch by 6-inch, 7-inch by 7-inch. The same thing with the strips. If you put a great deal of strips down, that also brings about a very strong potent charge, okay? And you can detect that through vibrational resonance. You can check that through resonant dowsing, which is what I'll be teaching in the Etherics Academy. I'll be teaching you guys how to pick up the source vibration, right? Now, this is one example, is using a pendulum that was created by a man named Dr. Abraham Karim. He is the founder of biogeometry, okay? But you can certainly utilize these pendulums in resonant dowsing, right? So you're going to learn how to work with those and how to tune into the divine planes and being able to detect source vibration as you go to and fro through your day. Over time, after the 6 months, you'll learn how to emit source vibration yourself. Okay, so that again is what you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning a whole bunch of stuff through the academy. Okay, and again, like I said, it'll be enrolling will start in mid-August. Is there a certain amount of people? Nope. We can have as many people as we want in the academy. We have thousands of people if we need to. Okay, so we will have a lot of students, no doubt. So that is happening in mid-August, and it'll be a 6-month course, okay? And that will be the student training. A short while afterwards, there will be a coach's training where you will learn to be an Etherics coach. So you'll be an Etherics student, and then you'll be an Etherics coach if you want to take that as well too. So there will be an advanced course as well too. All right? A lot of exciting things to come. So I think we'll end with the last question here from Petra. Is the selenite plate similar to the safeguard? Yes, so the selenite plate also offers environmental healing as well too. So it offers both personal healing and environmental healing at the same time. Okay? Great. Thank you very much, everybody, for your questions. Great questions today. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And feel free to share this video, right? So if people want to know more about Etherics, show them this video, show them this channel, show them the website, tell them about the freebies, okay? And tell them how magnificent these products are for those of you who are using it, because I can get lots of feedback from you guys about how wonderful this is changing your life, your family's life, your animal's life. It's wonderful. All right. Blessings to you all, guys. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. Take care. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar.